again, if I'm looking for Curran, Skylar Curran, the big tight end.
Fisherman Ross, give Vereen. Vereen got him. He had a look, and Arizona closed it quickly. Robert Golden from the secondary brings down Vereen at the 5, and it'll force Cal to kick.
You're absolutely right. He did have a look. It looked like he was going to get there, and that's where you see the speed of the Arizona defense close that gap. It looks like he could get there. But Robert Golden, a very big safety, but a very fast safety, closes that gap and does a wrap-up tackle.
So Giorgio Tavecchio trying for his 4th field goal of the night and the lead for California. And you can see the time is becoming a significant factor as Tavecchio puts it through. And California regains the lead. A lot of heavy work by Shane Vereen
to win it, or are they going to take a few shots and see if they can open up the lead?
Tavecchio's kick. He led into that one. Travis Cobb is to start from near the goal line. That'll land. Good run to and a saving trip up by the kicker. Tavecchio saved, maybe not 6, but saved a huge run back there by Travis Cobb. That was the quarterback. Took Arizona down for a go-ahead touchdown the last drive, but there were 2 pass interference penalties against Cal that helped. Ball's being chased by Alualu, and then throws it into the Cal bench. 239 tonight, barely half their average.
Great job by Bob Gregory, the defensive coordinator for Cal, getting his guys ready to play and having a really good game plan.
Field spread for Foles. Pressure Jordan. Foles steps up, throws low, and a nice catch. DeLaShawn Dean did well, and Arizona has a first in Cal territory.
And Nick Foles almost looks a little trepidatious, like he doesn't really want to throw that ball. You take a look here, you're going to look at DeLaShawn Dean. He's just going to sit, find the void and sit. That's the entire offense. But that ball really underthrown. It does appear he got under it. They might review it. We'll see what if the officials decide to take a look.
Nothing yet. And that's a great job by Dean to get his hands underneath. And now the Cal challenge.
Hard to tell. It did come from that sideline.
I believe Jeff Tedford may have challenged this play. The question is, did Dean get his hands underneath that ball? Consultation obviously did not come from the booth.
Well, from the angle we saw, it appeared it got there.
Yeah, but I got to be honest, this is what I don't understand. Let's let Michael Batlin explain.
Cal is challenging the ruling on the field. The ruling on the field with a catch.
What I don't understand is we saw a ball in the first quarter that bounced 3 feet in front of the receiver, and the booth reviewed it. Now, how as important as this time of the game is, how does the booth not at least want to look at this?
Well, I wish I could tell you, but we're going to.
I know you can't.
You can't tell there. Right there, there's not enough to overturn, so the play would stand. It might not confirm, but it would stand. Let's take a look at this.
This is the view, right?
And it certainly appears his arms are under it there. So from that view, there appears there is not enough to overturn it.
Right. There's 47. Antolin, and there's a good hit. Coming up, another big one. We've seen Sidquan Thompson. A couple of those kind of...
Arizona has 2 offenses, a 2-back offense and a 4-wide offense. And they go to the 4-wide.
Pressure on Foles, but he gets the pass off. And down to the 32 of California goes David Douglas. And that's tough. Dejas of Arizona has kicked this year's 37, so keep that in mind here in these final 3 minutes.
Well, Arizona definitely wants to eat some clock now. They want to run the ball, but they've got to get the first downs and eat some clock now with only a little less than 3 minutes to go.
Antolin gets inside the 30. Zendejas has only tried 1 field goal longer than 40 this year. Second and 7, Arizona. Antolin, good yardage to the 25. It'll leave 3rd down. Almost those 3. During the timeout, Nick Grigsby, the injured running back, ran on the field, went in the huddle, and talked to his team. He's not on the game, but he ran in during the timeout. Reagan Wolko is into the back. And the play does not get off. It stopped. 3rd and 3.
Mike Stoops called a timeout.
Timeout.
Very fired up on the sideline.
Arizona, that's their first charge timeout. Timer, please reset the game clock to 2 minutes and 6 seconds.
That was fascinating. Arizona, so good this year.
Well, they do have Greg Wolko, a powerful back, and they have used as many as 4 running backs in games this year, so they've got experience.
They're in the 4 wideout set. 3 of them tight on the right side. Bowles batted down, caught his own.
He can't throw it. That's a penalty.
Though. Bowles made a terrible mistake, and that may cost them field goal position.
Yes, a huge mistake. The ball's tipped. He's got to know he's got to run forward. He can't throw the ball. That'll bring them back. It'll knock them out of field position. They're going to have to go for this. Or, I mean, interesting. Or take a long kick.
I don't know that I've seen this in a long time.
Illegal forward pass by the offense. 2 passes are in the same down. 5 yards from the spot of the foul. It includes a loss of down.
That is a
4th down.
Destructive mistake by Nick Foles.
Yeah, and watch Cal's defense. Picket fence goes up. That's big. Alualu knocks it down. Now Foles has to know he's just got to run forward. Try to get a yard or 2. Do whatever you can. They've put themselves in a real hole here. They've backed 5 yards. That puts them at the 30-yard line.
Wow.
It's a 47 or 8-yard kick.
They haven't marked the ball yet. I'm just sort of waiting to see where they spot this. From the spot of the foul.
Oh, it's a spot foul.
It's 5 yards from the spot of the foul, plus loss of down. Now that's all the way back to the 39-yard line. That's a 14-yard loss from the previous line of scrimmage. And you could just tell, looking at Nick Foles, he didn't know the rule.
No.
He didn't know.
And that's a rule that it's inexcusable not to know, but you understand why he doesn't. It's not something that comes up very often.
So Arizona has to go on 4th and 17. To the middle, broken up. It was a first down yardage pass. They went to the stick, and Brett Johnson slid in front of Dave Roberts.
Well, they went to the stick, but that's exactly where Cal's sitting in their zone defense back there. Nothing's getting in there. Great job by Cal putting themselves right where they had to be defensively. Nick Foles is going to see a guy come in. Now, as he looks up, there he is. He spots Terrence Miller. But that's exactly where the defense is sitting. Brett Johnson comes up, big job knocking that ball away.
I'm just sitting here, Glenn, thinking 2 years ago we were here with Versus, and California had a chance to be number 1 in the country, and Kevin Riley, trying as a freshman, trying hard to make something happen.
That's right.
Had just a brain cramp and ran the ball with no timeouts remaining. Cal lost its chance to win the game, and now he's on the other side watching Nick Foles, and here's Vereen for the punctuation mark. Touchdown, Cal! 61 yards.